Just like me, it's a good thing.
Hey guys, it's Kathy and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about my learnings in biopsychology. So, without further ado, let's get started! In sexual behavior, we have hormones and sexual development of the body. Pituitary gland is responsible for the growth of our body. Humans are dysmorphic, so that means we exist in two forms physically. Genetic information of the sex chromosome normally determine male and female development. 6 weeks after conception, inside the mother's womb, the primordial gonad of XX, that would be female, and the XY, or male, are actually identical. You can differentiate the gonads. Therefore, if female has no chromosome, the cortex of the primordial gonad develops into an ovary. While on the other hand, male, under the influence of the Y chromosome, the medulla of the primordial gonad develops into a testis. In the beginning, they are similar, but as time goes by, the characteristics are developing whether you are male or female. In sleep and waking, we have consciousness. This is the moment-to-moment awareness of ourselves and our environment. This is what's happening right now. Consciousness, awareness of sensations, thoughts, and feelings are being experienced at a given time. We are aware or awake, thoughts, emotions, but when we sleep, it's an altered state of consciousness. Change state of consciousness. This refers to any states that were experienced that is different to a normal waking state. These are some of the examples of altered state of consciousness. Sleeping, dreaming, hypnosis. It can also happen during meditation. We're not necessarily using our brains while we are in an altered state of consciousness. On the contrary, there's more activities that happen when we are at this state. So, when we talk about alterations or changes, there are changes in the levels of awareness, self-control, and also time orientation. These are all altered. In emotion, stress, and health, we have nature of emotion. When we say emotion, we are talking about a state of arousal involving facial and bodily changes, brain activation, and tendencies toward action. There's no action involved yet in emotion. This is something that we feel internally but is only expressed outwardly through the facial expressions and bodily changes. Emotions can be communicated through our face, through verbal communication, and through non-verbal communication. Facial expressions reflect internal feelings and it influences the facial feedback. This means that our facial muscles, when we smile, it sends signal to our brain, and that signal is actually being assessed by our brain as an emotion, like confirmation feedback, something like that. Facial expressions also foster communication with other people. We use that to read the behavior of another person, like what psychiatrists do. Again, this is your girl Kathy, reminding you to be always happy, Lift your head, baby, don't be scared. I hope you learned something about biopsychology. I am now signing off. See ya when I see ya. Bye!
I got it now.